Hey guys, I'm Nisa Homey. Today I'm sharing an instant high protein Ragi Dosa recipe, ideal as a protein and fiber rich meal for breakfast, lunch or for dinner in your weight loss journey. I'll also be sharing a high protein chutney recipe to serve with the dosa. So let's get started with the recipe. I'm using 150 grams of tofu in this recipe. So what I have done is I have rinsed the tofu under running water and I'm keeping it on a strainer. Into my blender jar, I'm crumbling in the tofu. Add in half cup sprouted ragi flour. Ragi is also known as finger millet. Ragi or finger millet is a whole grain and it is completely gluten free. It's rich in fiber and the high fiber helps to keep you feel fuller for a longer time. Thus, it helps in weight loss and weight management. The reason why I use sprouted ragi flour in my recipes is that once ragi is sprouted, the vitamin C levels tends to increase and leads to easy absorption of iron into the bloodstream. 1/4 cup ragi rava. This is sprouted ragi rava which I sourced online. 1 teaspoon pink Himalayan salt or as needed. Add in 1 cup water and blend this all really well. Pour the blended batter into a bowl. Into the blender jar, I am adding in 1/8 cup of water and I am washing down the residue into the bowl. Give it a good mix. Once mixed, cover it with the lid and let it rest while I make the high protein chutney to go with this dosa. For the chutney, into my chutney grinder, I am adding in 3 tablespoons roasted chana dal, also known as pottu kadala in Malayalam. Roasted chana dal is a good source of protein. It is made from roasting black chana dal. 1 inch ginger, which I am roughly slicing and adding in. 2 shallots, half cup grated coconut, handful of coriander leaves roughly chopped, half teaspoon pink Himalayan salt or as needed, 2 green chilies or as needed. Add in half cup water and I'm going to blend this really well. Pour the blended chutney into a serving bowl. For tadka, I'm heating a tadka pan with about a teaspoon of wood pressed coconut oil. Once the oil is heated, I'm adding in 1 teaspoon mustard seeds. Once the mustard seeds starts to crackle, I'm adding in the rest of the ingredients. So I have 3 whole red chilies, a sprig of curry leaves and 2 shallots thinly sliced. Adding in the whole red chilies, shallots, curry leaves, give it a stir, and once the shallots are golden, pour it over the prepared chutney. And my protein rich coconut chutney is ready to serve. Let's check on the dosa batter. I'm giving it a good stir. 5 minutes of resting has slightly thickened the dosa batter. So this is the perfect consistency of the dosa batter. 1 1/8 cups of water is what I used to get this consistency. Also note that this batter can be stored in the refrigerator and it will stay good for a couple of days in the refrigerator. I'm heating my cast iron tawa and I'm greasing it with wood pressed gingerly oil, also known as sesame oil. And once the tawa is heated, reduce the flame to the lowest and pour in 1 to 1.5 ladle full of the dosa batter and spread it out as thinly as possible into a round circle. Drizzle in a little bit of wood pressed sesame oil. You can use any locally sourced wood pressed oil of your choice or even A2 desi ghee. Cover and let it cook on low to medium flame. 2 to 3 minutes later, open the lid. And you can see that the dosa has started to get crisp. Since the dosa is cooked covered with the lid, there is no need to flip it over. And you can see how crispy the dosa is. See how crispy the dosa is. And serve it with the chutney. And my super healthy, high protein ragi dosa is ready to serve. Enjoy the crispy ragi dosa with the coconut chutney. So guys, do try this healthy tofu dosa and let me know in the comments how it turned out. Thank you for watching and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.